Right, let's see if this is working. I always get my phone out for this little moment. Ooh. Let's have a look. See if you can all hear me. Right, it says that it's live. Let's see if I can hear myself back. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Ooh, squeaky chair. Right, let's see if this is working. Right, it sounds like it's working to me. Probably on my own to begin with on this one. Hope we're doing alright. I have one concurrent viewer. I've got myself a nice glass of Diet Coke, some ice in to last me the evening. And hello Dad. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. I'll take my shades off and go from there. I have a story ready for later to read to you all. It's Tank Engine Thomas again. So that should be good. Got a good story. And yeah, hello Evan. Hope we're doing alright. So I'll probably repeat this a number of times, but I'm going to be building this. It's a OO gauge signal kit by Ratio, which is sold by Pico. And it's number 467 for any of you that are watching on a later stream. Give you the information nice and early. It's a round post signal at lower quadrant, which is the Great Western style where they come down. I understand that was more unique to them. And in this kit, apparently it's got 2 posts and 2 home arms and 2 distant arms. So it says contents will make up to 2 signals, 1 home or distant, or a home distant combined. So I'd like to have 2 separate ones because I'm going to have them at the beginning end of my branch line. And we'll see how it looks. I think that's what I need to do. I have my platform on my new layout. You'll have to tell me if I'm correct, Dad. But basically, because it can come each way, I'm then going to have the one signal one end, one signal other end, because, you know, I'm assuming that's what you'd need. But I'm sure if I put it up, everyone will tell me that I'm not. I'm just going to shut the window. It's a bit noisy. Sorry about my squeaky chair. It's very squeaky. Okay, so I haven't had many people comment, but that's fine. What I'll do is I'll probably flick it over to my other screen and we'll start getting it out of the packet. Because some of you that are watching will be watching tomorrow or something like that, and you'll be thinking, why are you taking so long to get on with this? So let's flick over to, we're going to go to this one. And that takes us to here. I've got it set up a bit better this time. Normally I don't know, the camera's in funny positions, whereas now I've got my GoPro right up, not my GoPro, my Logitech camera in front of me looking at me, and then my other camera on the side. So that should be that. Wait for a few more people to come in. I've got 5, so I was positive. 6. What we do is get this out. I did order another one of these, but that got delivered at work, so I don't have it yet. Looks like it's going to be a relatively quick build. We get a bit of wire inside the packet, which is good. Guess that's so we can control that little lever up and down. I'll peel that off without bending it. I guess, oh, was that spring steel or was that nickel silver? Hello, Simon. Hope you're doing all right. Robert Warner. Hello. How are you doing? Hello, evening dress and all. Feet up on the sofa, cold beer and a pizza. Lovely. Julian C. Hello, everyone. Mark Herbert. Evening, mate. Hello. So yeah, I'm making this Ratio little plastic kit tonight where we're going to build these signals up, which should be cool. I'm looking forward to doing that. I almost need to have that hanging in front of the camera the whole time. Insert picture here. I should do that next time, shouldn't I? Take a picture beforehand and have it as a little image on the side. It doesn't look like there's much to the kit. Looking at it, you know, there's not a crazy amount. We've got a small signal there and a big signal. Am I understanding that correctly? And then we've got the different types, obviously, of indication. And then all the little levers. I can't imagine this is going to take many hours. So I can actually only build 1, I guess, out of these 2. Or can I have 2 and I cut the other one up? I don't know, who knows. It'd be good if I could make it have 2 signals out of this. I'm guessing it's 1. Hello, Tim Strings. How are we doing? James Hart. Hi, hi. Yo, yo, yo. Hemel down Model Railway. Hi. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what I do here, because I was thinking I get 2 lots of signals in here, but I get 1. So for where I have my platform on the layout, would I have a distant signal on there? I probably wouldn't. This is further down the line, whereas I need to have 1 like this, but I'd like to have 2 like this one. So do I then just modify the long one so I can have 2? But then I've got 2 ladders. Or do I have both? How many bits can I build up? That is the question. Go on to... Yeah, I've got 3 levers. 1 lever there, 1 lever, 1 lever. Who knows? We'll have to figure this one out. No, I think we can build up both of them, right? It says option 1 and 2, but surely we can build up both out of it all. I'm getting all confused. Stu Little, actress. Hope you're well. I am well, thank you very much. Hope you're doing alright. Mark Herbert, those signals are pretty straightforward. It's the junction that are a bit more challenging. There's the one where it's got like a thingy on the side of it. Matty Matt's man, hello all. Tim Maslin. Good evening, everyone. Steamy Wales. Nosbath dia. Da. Oh, well, I'm sure you could just wait. Nosbath da. Okay. J94. Hi, Triss. And everyone. Hi. And David Cook. Hello, Triss. Hello, everyone. Good evening, Triss. And all from Rob Arnold. Mark Herbert. Hello, David. David Cook. Hello, Kieran. Right, what we'll do is we'll start building this. We've got a book that we're going to read later. I'm sure you're really looking forward to it. And we can do that at the end. So what I do is, basically, what we'll do is we'll read what it says here. Hello, Ian Buck. How are you doing? So it says, before you begin, please read the instructions carefully. Tools required. Modelling knife. Check. With a new blade. Yes, I do have a new blade. Round and flat Swiss files. Well, I got various files. That's cool. Needle nose pliers. That's that. Cutters and tweezers. Oh no, needle nose pliers. That's what I've got here. Right, so that's those ones. Yep. And then we've got tweezers and cutters. Some small containers will be useful to avoid losing small parts during the assembly process. We'll be alright. We're not going to lose anything, are we? Right, with all the hellos going on. Henry Best, the headline on the instructions says signals. Plural. There we go. Alright, so that's that assembly. Study the diagram and identify the parts before cutting from sprues. Always use a craft knife to cut out the parts from sprue to avoid damaging them. Familiarise yourself with the fit of each part. Bearing holes for pivots should be reamed out using a 0.5mm drill bit. I've got some drills, so that's good. They didn't mention that on the beginning bit, did they? On the tools required. But I got my micro box twist drill set. That'd be good. That'll help us out on that bit. This is more easily done while the parts are still attached to the sprue. Okay. Adhesives, liquid poly cement. We have some of that here, so we're doing all right. When cementing near moving parts, take great care. We hope you enjoy building this kit and recommend you explore others in our range of ratio signal kits. Fantastic. Right, so basically we've got option 1, and it says cut 5 to 6mm lengths of wire for arm pivots and push into boss on the back of signal arms. Okay, so we've got a lot of different lengths to cut here. So we also need a rule. They didn't tell us that on the instructions as well. So we've got the trusty rule here. Got some cats come running in. Right, if you hear any random noises, it's the cats being a bit mad. Right. Stocksbridge N-Gauge Model Railway Layout. Greetings. Hello. Hello, Heart Filler. Greetings, Tress from the TPE service to York. Currently high in the Pennines, zooming along at a steady 80 miles an hour. Anthony Dodge, hello. Hope you're doing alright, sir. Right, well, shall we carry on then? So I'm thinking I want to build option 2, but I'm thinking I can build both out of this kit. I think there's enough bits. There's like 3 laddery bits. I think we're going to be alright. We got a hoop for that one. We don't have a hoop for the other. So we'll start with number 1 and we'll work our way through. So option 1. What I'll do is I'll fold this here. And you can follow it along with me. It talked about these bits of wire that I got out earlier, which I have put here, which is very good. You got a barking dog. Right, it says cut 5 to 6 millimeter lengths of wire. So I probably could do with having something to actually keep things safe, because I was thinking I'm not going to need that. But I don't know. I've got a coaster here. We'll rest them on there. What are you doing? Come here. So I've got my 2 cats, which I think are actually monkeys, and they enjoy playing. So I've got one cute one and one crazy one. I have to keep an eye on what they're chewing and eating, and yeah. Hello, Dillwitch. So I got my rule, and we're going to cut these now. Be all lots of fun. Wait, I get him. They're like bags, you see. Come here. So this is my monkey. They seem to sleep for hours, be really cute, and then they go crazy, and then you decide that you don't want kittens anymore. But we'll put him back down. Right, let's cut these to 6mm. We're going to go flying across the room when I do this. But I'll put my fingers over the top. There's 1. So we need how many? We need 5. No. How many do we need? Yeah, cut 5, 6mm length. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The problem is they've put cut 5 to 6mm lengths of wire. But it's like, do they want to have 5 lengths of 6mm or between 5 and 6mm lengths? And they just get me all confused. I'm sure it looks very nice heart filler. So is everyone alright tonight? Are they doing any model railway-ness? I've been building up, I'll show you these little sneak peek, well, you would have seen it on my Instagram, these little huts. This one's for Richard at New Junction. And then we've got this one for me, a bit smaller, like Russian dolls. And then this one for me, for when I do my little engage layout. So really diddy, really tiny. This is really cute. So I thought I'd show you guys that. Rich Tiffany, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're alright. Right. I've done 2 of those lengths. Let's cut a 3rd one. It's going to be a long night, guys, if I'm taking this long to cut the little lengths. I feel like it's going to be a quick build, though, once we get going. So what's new with everyone? One thing I can tell you about is I've got myself a class 50, a Hornby one. And if I flick you over to the other camera, you'll be able to see it. Go to this one, transition you over. And this is the beastie here. She's nice. It's secondhand. I got her on eBay, I don't know, like 4 months ago. And I hadn't really got it out because it had some bits bust on it. There was a buffer busted. Bust my buffers. And I've fixed that and the other bits that are hanging off it. But I'm trying to debate if I want to weather this one. And, you know, obviously make everything all dirty under here and make all the vents of black stuff kind of coming out of it, which would be kind of cool. And then do go DCC and have all that lovely noisiness. So, but again, that's money, so maybe we do that another time. So yeah, that's my purchase. Stocksbridge Engage Model Railway Layout. I'm building a Metcalf kit tonight. Excellent. And which kit is it? Have I missed anyone else? Tim Maslin, not tonight. At the weekend, when I look at buying retaining walls and a couple of points and relays to go on them. Fantastic. Steaming rails. Good on you getting a jute dog. How long have you been waiting to get one? A long time? OO Neal, is your layout set to an era or free for all? Well, I like to see it based on the Great Western kind of, I guess, what is it, 1930s kind of time. But I like to also see it as like a heritage line, because I love like 1980s cars going around it, because that's when cars were probably made at their best. And yeah, and whatever, and run whatever feels good. That's why I like the blue with the yellow ends engines, because I was born in the 80s and I remember seeing those little ones when I was younger. Not little, they're pretty big back then, so that's why I've got them. Right, so I've cut 5 of them. I'll cut one more. There we go. Alex Totoro, hello. Tris, I finished my second day volunteering at Rocks by Rail today. Excellent. And what do they do there? What was your role as a volunteer? Right, okay, so I've cut these. I've got to push them into the boss on the back of the signal arms. So that says 1 and 2 here. So these are the signal arms, I guess. They're calling them 1 and 2. In the picture, that's 1 and 2. So I'll do both types. So it says to use a scalpel to cut them off. Hello, Boxcar. Just building my first kit tonight. Pretty nervous. What are you building, sir? Or ma'am? So I've got to do this one. Do that one. Do that one. And then we give it a clean up as well. And then I want to do this one for my other one. Anyway, seeing your video reminded me that I needed to get one for my Cambrian themed out. Well, I'm happy that I helped you spend all that money. And are you happy with it? And all your coaches? I think it just started raining outside. I was getting pretty warm and it felt a bit muggy. Put my little fan on. It's just down here. It's in the garden. Yeah. Just tucked behind the bush. Sorry, my neighbour's searching for its kitten. Well, it's like a big kitten and it doesn't behave very well. So I always let them know where it's gone. Do apologise. Shouting away out the window. So yeah, cat down here playing with a bottle cap, which is all good. There are very few of us, so we do any jobs that need doing. Okay, that's fair enough. So Boxcar, you're building LMS suburban coaches. And how is that going? What stage are you at? It's the Boiler House Factory Kit. Oh, that's your Metcalf one. Excellent. Cool. Transport Manic Alfie. Hello, lad. How are you doing? Are we all alright? Cleaning up these ends. It's all good. Hut Villa, you need to come to visit the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Today something exciting happened. My 802 Liverpool service got to run by the side of the original Flying Scotsman. She even toot-tooted us. That's excellent. Very cool. I'd like to go there one day. It'll be nice. First bogey. Good. How many bogeys has it got? Ooh, I think I've got that kind of right. What my thoughts are with these is that I want to build these, have some fun with it, and then I might get some of those ones which have got the electronic control on them. So I've either got the option of making these, you know, function through like Merg do the kits that my dad telling me about. That's something you could do, or you just buy the completely built ones. Is it by Daypole? I think they do that. Are you going to use retaining walls on your layout, Tris? Says Tim Maslin. I guess where it might apply. Haven't really got anything yet. Oh, sorry, it's a bit odd. Yes, that's true actually. That boxcar. I was thinking it was an engine all of a sudden. Right. I'm going to push these into the back of the bosses of the signals. So I only really needed 3 of these, didn't I? Oh, lots of fun. Right. I don't know how far it goes through, but it says 6mm, so I'll push it in until it stops. Hopefully it doesn't go through my thumb. I think that's in. Yeah, that's definitely in. So it's now got a little pin in it. Or it is where you zoom in for that. There we go, you can see the pin there. So we'll just put the other pins in. All lots of fun. Daniel Pulley. Hello, Daniel Pulley. Hope you're doing alright. Thanks for coming on the chat tonight. And how did you find the chat? Are you a subscriber? Or did you find me on the fly? Right, that's another one in there. And we'll just do one more. Hello, Chris Maltby and Transport Manic Alfie. Right, that's now in there. Looking spiky, it's all good. Okay, so then it says cut 8 to 9mm lengths. They really need to work on how they've written that. They need to just say how many. So that you like cut 2 between 8 and 9mm lengths. You get very confusing the way they're saying it. Right. I'm going to go 9mm because you might as well pick something. So that's... Can't see. Yeah. There's one. How much are the kits? I think it was like £4.50, so it wasn't even a lot. I was really pleased. Chris Maltby, I think we've said hi already. Gavin Blackburn, nice channel, just subscribed. I have some of these to build in N-Gauge. Blimey, that's going to be really small. Thank you. Anyway, Daniel Pulley, found you on the fly. Has just started out in the hobby. Cool. And how far are you down the road in the hobby? Have you got some engines and you got some track? Put it on a board or anything? Or having any fun with that? Right. So I've got to get the cranks out. That's 3 and 4. So it says cut out the lengths of wire attaching the 2 cranks to the base of the post. That's quite long. So the cranks, that's 4 and 3. We'll just snip them out. There's that. What kit am I building? I'm building the ratio kit. You can see here. And basically that's the number of the kit. And it's a round post signal. I want to get some signals on my railway, so I thought I will build these up. Hopefully that helps you. And they are lower quadrant. That's right. because I do the Great Western Railway, so that's what I need to do apparently. Right, so I've got those two out. We'll give them a little clean up. The old file. Daniel Pulley, just got the basics, few engines and track, can't really start. I was about to move to a bigger house. Oh, okay, well that's kind of excellent. Does that mean that you're going to have somewhere to put it all out? I'm assuming you've put like a loop out and a bit of fun here and there, right? Or have you gone all flexi track and waiting to do it all kind of very permanent? That's right, Rob. Welcome to the hobby. Right, so it wants me to... Oh, I can't do anything yet. I need to trim off these excess bits. So everyone that's on the chat, that's watching and listening, what was the last thing you did model railway related? I'd like to know. Okay, so I've got this one here. I need to stick this in. Do I need to put a hole through it though? This is a bearing pivot. Do I need to draw this out? They need to be specific with me. So I've cut them out for the base post 5. The pivot can be secured by flattening the ends with fine pliers, then bending them over. Fit the operating wire from one crank to the... Okay, so if we look at the picture, so I'm guessing... Oh, so we bend the wire a little bit to stop it falling out, right? So this becomes a pivot, I'm assuming. So we need to get a 0.5 drill bit. Okay. Yep, basic loop. I enjoy the engines once. Yeah, that's right. You will love it. I'm in the same position. Found all my old trains and track in my parents' loft. Don't want to start on a layout in case I move in a year or two. I'd argue that you could do stuff though, couldn't you? Like build up your collection. Right, that's 0.5 apparently. Because I held off doing stuff until I moved. And then it was 2 years before I did anything once I had moved. I went to Worley and kind of got all impassioned by it all. It was cool. Hey, Dinmore. Think we're doing alright? I'm gonna drill out this hole here. Gonna stick it in my finger. Do an ouchie. I'm new here on this. What's going on? Hello, Fast, not for kids. Fast out, not for kids. We're playing Model Railways. Build up a little kit for the Model Railway. It's a signal. And yeah, having some fun. I think I've missed some things. What were people saying? Before this kit, I painted a model. Chris Maltby, review of visuals. Last thing I did, Model Railway related, was I fitted my detail pack to my Hornby GBRF Class 66. Very nice. Then walked away. But you finished the platforms. I missed your other bit, Tim. I can't scroll. Yeah, I'm building signal kit. Double O gauge, Craig. Address. Are you going to extend your 009 layout? I don't know what I'm doing with the 009 layout. If I'm honest, I did it because it was so warm in the loft. I thought, let's put some love into this. And my biggest thing is with it, I went for quite a small piece, and I can't really do much with that layout. But one thing that I don't like about it is it doesn't run very nicely. That's what's on DC, and they don't really seem to run so well on DC. Well, not the old engines. So I was thinking about going DCC and run possibly with a little stay alive in there, so they just operate better. Okay, so that's that. Don't know if you guys can hear my little fan blowing. If it's too much, let me know. Are you planning on attending events like Wally? Yes, I would love to, as long as it's on a weekend that I can make it. Depends if work clashes in any way. But the last thing I did was complete my branch line and the lemur video. Yes, I watched lemur video. It's very good, Rob. I didn't comment. I do apologise. Tim says, I've been doing loads of trips out to film the trains. So not had loads of time on the models. Also been out under the stars. Very nice. Hello, Donegal Dad. Hope you're doing alright, sir. Daniel Pulley. I did manage to pick up an old Hornby Bridge Kit, which was unmade of the Great Western Railway roofed bridge kit number R481. Town and Country Kit. Wonderful. Yeah, that's that. Right, so that's that. Those bits are cut out. Those bits are drilled. And then to base post 5, the pivot can be secured by... So does that mean I need to do it? Do I need to go ahead and cut these out? Oh, knocking the mic, do apologise. Right, put that here. I'll put the two lengths. Wait. Out of the way of the bin. Captains are attacking the bin. Right. So we're going to be going for the tall one to begin with, because why not, huh? It's going to be good. Just snip that off there. Snip this one. And a bit of deflashing to do on this. And is that all of them? Hey, works. So, okay. I'm assuming I'm doing what they're asking me to do. So, I'm going to get this ready and we're going to stick it on. Hello, Quest for Alex. Hi, Tris. I've got an event you may be interested in. If it's been mentioned already, I apologise. The Midhants Diesel Gala and the Motley Miniature Hour Gala. Cool. When is that? Right. Let's scrape the flash off with the old knife. Try and make it look roundish, huh? J94. I've been busy putting my MPD yard lights in, which are yet to be wired up. Okay. Well, hello, Ethan R. How are you doing? So, are any of you getting used to me doing this every other Thursday? Like the opposite Thursday to when I release a video? Because I was hoping you guys would like figuring it out. It's something I'm going to try and keep doing. All depends on like work and things. But coming on here for a chat and boot up a little model, that's always good fun. We've got 61 of you on here, that's cool. Does that mean I get like 1 or 2 likes from you guys, you know? Maybe even a comment afterwards to go, you know what, this stream was amazing. Or something along the lines of that. So I got a cat attacking my bum. I mean that in a nice way. They kind of jump up with their claws and kind of come and get me. They think it's that I enjoy having tiny needles dragged through my skin. All good fun. Alright. Takes a while getting to this flash. Oh, a few questions coming through. Hello, Alan Barker. How are you doing? Video schedule definitely works. Yeah, it's something that I'm enjoying doing. These are galas weekend coming. Oh, okay, cool. Class 25, a pair of 73s, and the miniature on the 3rd and 4th of July. Cool. What are we building today, Alan? That's alright. It's this Great Western Railway post signals. Because there's 2 in the kit, apparently. I'm going to try and build it up and make it look as good as their one, if not better. Who knows? We can try our best, right? Martin Batalon, LA. You doing alright? Charlie McGowan? Ah, yeah, it is, isn't it? Just got to watch my fingers. Right. I'm kind of off camera when I'm doing this. Shout at me, guys, if I'm not in view. Go, wait. Focus. We want to see the white plastic being scraped. I guess I need to put the holes through the bit so that it can pivot. It's about. Hey, don't go dad. We are getting second-hand sleepers from Irish Rail. Cool. Getting there. Hello, Richard. Hope you're doing alright. Hello, Siren Reeves. Congratulations, by the way, Richard, again. Can I say it on here, Richard, and tell everyone the good news if they don't already know? Right. I think we've got rid of most of the flash. If not, I'll just have it out of focus when I'm close to it on the camera. Add in some blur. Tom Couples. Hello, Tom Couples. How are you doing? For those that didn't see earlier, I'm going to be reading a story at the end, as I do every time. I've been doing a live stream lately. Seems to be, help you guys get to bed. Hello, Mr. Dragon Junction. How are you going? I like to call you Mr. Dragon. It's fun. So I'll be reading this later. I've got a story to read from it. It's quite a good little story. We're both watching. Well, I would like to say to everyone, obviously, congratulations to Richard. He's now a father. Do we have a name, Richard? Of your little one? Did you put it on your Facebook post? Because I didn't spot that. Unless you want to hold the name off. Right. I need to draw these out, I'm thinking. On the top. So then the little uppy downy bits can pivot. Little girl. Ah, that's wonderful. You're going to build a model railway? It's another excuse. Ah, Millie. That's wonderful. Well, congratulations again. It's a lovely name. I think I'm doing the right thing by drilling these out, right? Right. It's nice, isn't it? Hello, Chris Scott. Right, so I've got rid of most of the flash. That's on there. So I'm not sure what I should do exactly, but I feel like I should do something with these bits. Do I fit them now? So it says, so I've cut my wires, I push them into the bosses, then I cut the next wire, the lengths of wire for attaching the two cranks, okay, fine. To the base of pots, fine. The pivot can be secured by flattening the ends with fine pliers and then bending them over. Okay, so let's have a go. So that's going to go at the bottom. Again, probably need to drill that out if I can. First I'm here and I hear New J got a kid and I see Neil read Thomas. If I stay long enough to watch the whole thing. Oh yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Dragon Junction, I do hope you know how skint you're going to be for the rest of your life. But it's great fun. Yeah. I guess when she's old enough, she'll be buying the drinks. Which says she's my excuse for every purchase from now on. Good. Maybe she's gonna build. She's gonna be part of a new junction too, and she's making all the decisions of what you need on it. Hello, Paul Power. The power of Paul. Right. Should I stick it to the base to make it easier for me? Do I need to cut that out? Because where does it talk about fitting it to the base? Fit the small platform midway between the two signals. Okay, fine. Repeat the same. Push back blinder. I feel like I'm going to put it on there, and then I've got something for it to sit against. Because I think these instructions could be slightly better. Or maybe I'm just not reading them very well. The problem is I'm reading your comments and then I read this and then I get confused. Going full Z. Chris Scott. I am a model railroad too well. I'm a starter modeler. Okay, so you're getting into the hobby, right? And are you... I'm a little bit confused by your question. Well, it might not be a question, it's a statement. Your statement is not clear, sir. Typing left-handed, which is a bit awkward. I find typing left-handed is you have to do it very slowly and it's still hard to get the right buttons. Though we can use both hands when we type quite happily. Unless you're of course ambidextrous. My dad's left-handed, so I'm sure he'll be fine. He likes to call it cack-handed, but apparently all the clever people are left-handed. Right, so that'll be sitting there, and that'll be like that. And then we can stick it in, though the hole is too small. It's joyful, isn't it? Look forward to Father's Day, you can get locos. Look what Millie's brought me. Oh, wasn't that nice? How did she know I really wanted that? Be some like £500 train. It's like... Is that gonna work? It's getting close. It's getting tight though. It's tight. What's everyone's purchase that's coming up next, steam engine wise? Or what does everyone want? There's always something that we want. Mine is a City of Truro. I've always wanted one of them. A nice one. I'd like the Rapido Trains 15XX. Just putting it out there. It will look amazing. Like a sound chip for my Class 50 and my Class 25 and all of my trains. So about 20 grand's worth of sound chips. There we go. Going this way. I'm just gonna stick it in here. These are. It's feeling fragile, this whole thing. But I'm sure it will be all right. So is it just one bit of wire through this? DMU with whiskers engage. Is that like a thing? DMUs with whiskers? It's not something that I know about. I just want some rail joiners. I can't get hold of them unless I remortgage. Well, like normal rail joiners. How many do you need? I have a packet here. Cost me $3.29. I'll send them to you for a tenner. What'd you say? J94, not sure. I just randomly buy a logo from any year or any region. Do you have a randomizer on like Hatton's website and go and then hit go? That's it. That's what I'm getting. A O gauge Flying Scotsman, £900. Oh, still waiting for your ICE4. Grr. Do you know when you're meant to be getting it? Right, so with this little pin, apparently, I'm thinking we bend up a little bit. Maybe that's too much. Who knows? And that'll trap one of them in place. Not steam, but an A-class locomotive order from Irish Railways. Okay, nice. Dip dip down, rubber dub dub dub. Oh, there we go. So there's that one. I feel like this isn't going to go right, but I'm trying it. I can zoom in as far as the zoom goes. Chris Scott. I bought me a Japanese steam engine which cost me $2,050 for that little tank engine because I that tank engine that brought to help out switching and all that. Okay, cool. William N. Hi mate. Hi. Hope you're alright. Gavin Blackburn. Engaged DMUs are like gold dust at the moment. They're on my list too. Fast out. I got a few USC Tycos, so I think I'm good on trains. It's fair enough, cool. Also an old Airfix 14XX. I've got one of them. It makes a lot of noise when it goes. Last month after Markland says that they shipped them out in April, but no shops have them yet. Oh, must be on a really slow boat. Picking up my Oxford Rail J27 tomorrow. Oh, congratulations. Hoping to do a running session video with it this weekend. Cool. I'm building William N. a ratio. I'm probably not going to get it done tonight, but you know, it's only been 15 minutes and I've got like 3 bits together and done some deflashing. Well, we're very close with that one, aren't we? Basically, it's a signal kit. Zoop. Let's go the other way. Signal kit for my railway, which is cool. Right, so we're just going to put this other side on, and it says about flattening the other side off. But I feel like it's not going to be as easy as we think, and my fingers are in the way. Right, so that bit's sitting there. In the picture, there's some pro that's gone and done it. Done a really nice job. And what they say to do is flattening the ends with pliers and then bending them over. Well, I see. So you're actually like flattening it. It's squishing it. Okay. I think that's been flattened. He's got serrations on. But then if I bend it, like Beckham, is it going to be alright? I feel like uh-oh, it bent in the wrong place. Let's bend it back round. She's not happy. It's tricky business, this. I feel like this is a kit you don't build on camera. My dad said they're fiddly, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. Right, straighten that back off. I feel like I need softer wire to do this job. It's a bit straighter than it was before. Does it? Yeah, I think it's going to move. So I can pretend, like, pause the camera for a second, turn it, you know, do a bit of editing, and look, the signal's gone down, and off the engine goes on its journey. Well, I've put like a kink on the wire this time. I'm hoping it stays together. It's not very fun so far, I'll tell you that. I'm going to take it back off the base, because it isn't being fun at the minute. Maybe we'll snip it off and have another go with another piece of wire. I feel like we've gone back to the beginning. The joys of all this. So that's bent at an angle. Maybe it can have some slop in it, so I can bend it and have a bit of freedom. So that goes through there. So that one will go this way. Maybe this kit was sent here to test me on the wire bending. Right, and then there's that one. But I feel like I should do what I did in the other one and just bend the wire. Oh, I cut it instead. It's not good. What I need to do is, maybe the flattening will be enough to stop it coming off. Nope, it's not enough. That might be enough actually. I flatten the wire, giving it a squish. I reckon it's going to stay on. I hope. I pray. Right, let's re-stick it in this hole. He says. Dub dub dum, rubber dub dub. Right, I feel like I'm winning. Doing well. Hey Norman Rowe, how are you doing? Track cleaning, I don't know which one's less fun. I mean, or more fun. Right, so they're on there, just floppily sitting there. Fine. It will have to do. If not, I'll end up buying some of the Daypal ones and just have some So here's one I made earlier. Right, so there on. Fit the wire from one crank. Okay, so I've got to bend some. The lengths between bends are 97 to 98. So they need to be bent at that distance, right? So I need to have a look. And how long do the bends go on for? Do they just hook and settle in? So what does it say? Ensure that the wire clears the signal arm boss when the arm is dropped to all clear. I feel like this is just going to go completely wrong. I won't hear it, I'm afraid, heart failure, and you might scare someone, so it's probably best to avoid it. But thank you. Right, so that's that one. There's a bend there, and then if I get my Sharpie, I can mark the other end. So for the first one, it's 97 to 98 FM. 97. So that'll be here. Let's pick up the lid, drop on the floor. The joys. Right, let's give that a bend in the same direction. Not sure how long this needs to be. Right, that's the first one. I'm going to snip it off. I've got more of this wire up from some other projects, so I should be alright. So that's that one. That's the longer one. After being on some live streams, sorry I was not chatting, to say before I plastic kit myself, excellent. Like Norman says, what are you trying to try and get? Okay, so the second one is between 78 and 79. 78 and 79, it's about there. They should just say 78.5, makes it easier. How did you end up working in the RC Voltris? Oh, hi Chris. It was through the hobby really. I always liked RC cars. I got into it from enjoying model boats and trains and things like that, so that was cool. And I was racing, doing nationals and regionals and various things. That was all lots of fun. And yeah, eventually got offered a job, which was very good, very nice. Are you guys experiencing good video? Because it's telling me that I'm not getting good video across, but fine. Yeah, so that was that really. I got offered a job and then I do that. So I quite enjoy my hobby as well as my job. Though the model railways has kind of brought back a bit of a hobby for me, because the hobby kind of went away having it as a job. So, well, there's other bits became enjoyable within the hobby. Before I wanted to go and be a champion of some kind, but I was never good enough. But I kind of had a suiting for car design. That was something that I enjoyed doing. So I'm just gonna making them right. Okay, so we've done that. Then it says push the backlight blinder. What the backlight blinder is number 6 onto the other end of the pivot wire. To secure the distant arm to the post. The blinder cover should cover the back of the lamp when the signal is all clear. Okay. Sounds easy enough, right? So I guess this will poke through all the way. Okay, so obviously not that one. We want to use this one. And I need to, did I put a hole through it before? I did, didn't I? Just double check with the drill. Where is the drill? Let's see. Yeah, I drilled that out. Nice sloppy hole. Hello, Tom Couples. I think we said hi before. That's cool. I'm glad the stream's alright. It came up with like an error thing going, your YouTube watchery people are not going to be able to see anything. And it's just like, well, really? Ooh, my phone buzzed. Lots of fun. Right, so that'll poke through here. Okay, so that's going to drop down there. And then it mentions this blinder bit. Right, let's cut them out. So that's here. And then we give it a clean up as well. Zoom in a bit closer so you can see what we're working on. So this is the blinder. Crikey. So you've seen heart filler. If the stream's quality keeps changing for everyone, it's YouTube auto quality picker, picture quality. That's cool. Let's clean this little bit up. You won't be able to see my big thumbs in the way. When you're doing certain modelling, it'd be good to have so much smaller hands. So it's saying the blinder should cover the back of the lamp when the signal is at all clear, but reveal when the lamp is at danger. So basically, just to confirm, guys, that is at danger. That is all clear, right? So when this is at all clear, it should be covering the lamp. Oh, no, that's the other side. It needs to go. So that's like that. Okay, so that goes on here. Cool. So when that's like that, see you later, whoever's saying bye. Bye, Evan. Bye, Evan. See you soon. See you next time. I wouldn't say I'm the best YouTuber, but thank you very much, Evan. William. Trying to poke that on the end. It's a bit long. I think it needs to be a bit shorter. I'll give it a snip. Any idea where you're going to put the signal on your layout? Yeah, it's going to... Well, my plan is I've got a branch line part of the layout. We've got a single track and they can come either way. So I want to have... which is the option signal in here, which I'm not going to be able to do today. Possibly because I'm tired. And that's going to sit... I'm going to have each end. So, hello, Nathan and Redder. You doing alright? Right, so I'm making that a bit shorter, going for that. So I've got to block the light, so the blinder should cover up the back of the lamp when the signal is all clear, which is when it is down in the lower quadrant. I'd argue this isn't the most enjoyable kit to build. Just putting it out there. Maybe I'm just doing it all wrong. And get this drill and just tickle out the hole a little bit more. It's not being very friendly. Well, that's too big, that drill. Got these little micro drills, they're pretty handy. We'll go for the smallest one, which is a 0.3. These sets are brilliant, like, they don't cost a lot. And it's got all these crazy sizes in there, which are 0.1 apart from each other. Night, William. You take care, alright? Just put this in the drill chuck, make it easier. I got a question for you guys. I've got some N-gauge stuff that my mum gave me, some track. I've got a little loco. Don't have any wagons for it, but I've been making little buildings like this one here. It's eeny weeny. This one, really eeny weeny. And the idea is I just do something small, something simple. So yeah, so that's what I want to do. But would you guys be interested if I did that as part of my video? Because I know I do like 00 gauge and that, but I would like to do a bit more than that. Right. I'm going to put a dab of... Do I need to do any glue on this? So that's like that. Maybe it's too risky doing glue. Where does the lever go on this? That's confusing. Oh, that's really hard to get to. I see, so it traps it on. So this is the shorter one. Stab myself there. You could create a miniature railway for your 00 gauge. Or you could create a shelf layout with an N gauge. Yeah. Could definitely do something, couldn't I? I fancy doing something really simple. I always like the idea of having a continuation of my layout, which is an N gauge. So as you go through a tunnel, you come out, and there you are. You're in the midst of the other layout. Right, pop this through. This is fiddly stuff. I'm thinking it'd be easier to buy one. Oh dear. But there's a challenge, and I'm facing up to it. I'm going to put a longer pin back in this one with a dab of super glue to hold it. Put some on the side here. Dip, dip, down. It'd be N Neal, wouldn't it? Right, I'll let that dry for a minute because it's got some super duper glue on it. I'll just make sure it's got enough. Let that dry. Lots of thumbs ups for the N gauge. Yeah, I think I need to do that. I literally just have an engine. I don't even know where it is. It's up here. It's this little pannier just here. Yeah, I have been doing something with it, and it might be in a magazine, Double O Gauge Craig. Um, there's a certain magazine, which is probably one of my favourite magazines, probably my favourite, and it's going to be featuring my little loco. It's all finished, but I'm not putting it on social media to give it maximum effect. So this is my N-gauge pannier. You get two in this kit, Oswestry Road TMD. And then this is my little huts that can go next to it. It's kind of cool, right? So I was going to have some fun with it and maybe even make it DCC, make it run nicely. But no, really, really pleased with it. But I'll put some real coal in it and everything. Give it a weathering. And we should be good, right? Super cool. I had one of my days where I'm like, oh, I need that. I can't not buy this. And then I was like, oh, I'll pick up some wagons at some point. But then I've never really had the dosh at the time to be spanking out an N-gauge, which is just more expensive than Double O. I get it. It's really hard to work on. It's so small. Yeah. So I need to get that done. Right. This should be dry. I should hope so. If not, this signal ain't moving. So we'll poke this through. That's now poking through there. We'll zoom in and you can just watch my fingers really closely do this. Then we've got this top bit. Ta-da. Right. And then poke that through there. Okay, so when that's in the... This thing's so fragile. So that's the all clear, that means it's up. And then I guess I hook it onto one of these. Onto the front of it. Right. I'm gonna put it out there. This is officially my least favourite. Oh, it's just fallen off the top end. Least favourite kit that I've built so far. And I haven't even finished building it. I can't even say I've built it. It's fiddly. And I've barely put any pieces together. The joys. Alright, poke that on there. Do I need to just bend it over once it's gone through? I need to find a video of someone doing this on YouTube. I'm sure someone's done this a lot better than me. Right, let's hook that on there. Oh, come on. This isn't fun, guys. This is not fun. Is it okay if I don't end up finishing this tonight? Will you guys forgive me? Because like everything's falling off it. Right, bend that up so it can't go anywhere. I'm going to use some super glue on the other side of this. So that will go through there. It's going to live there. I'm going to draw this hole out a little bit. And then I'm going to put some glue in it. Good night, Model Railway legend. Right. Touching a bit of glue on there. Oh. So that'll be in that position. Oh, so fiddly. Right, I'll let that dry. It should be okay. Have Pico done one on their channel? I'll have to have a look. Maybe they haven't because it's so fiddly, and they're like, no one's going to buy this if we show them how this is done. Or maybe I'll watch it and go, oh, I've been doing it all wrong the whole time. Right, so I've done that now. I'm feeling good. I don't know, Chris Scott. Rapido, Capillos like Backman. I'm impressed with your patience with the kit. Am I showing patience? I didn't feel like that. Right. I'm just going to buy some signals when I've got some money. I'll buy those fancy ones. If I just put the wrong one on. I've got the bends, I believe, in the right place. Oh no, it's falling apart. This isn't fun. Well, no, yeah, it's a stupid thing. Oh, this isn't fun. Let's get some more super glue on it. I feel like I'm just going to glue it on one position. And be done with it. Right, a bit more glue, just on the important bit, just there. And I've probably got it all over the bit. I shouldn't get it over now. You're ready to run signals. I think, oh, I got glue on the shaft, which has gone into the tube. Ah. Right, this is going to be a static one now, guys. Just put it out there. I'm making static signals. Oh man. The joys. What I will say is I'm sure some people have done a very good job of doing this. But I will say, I'm not gonna pursue this. I thought this was going to be a really good idea. But it's turning out to be a very difficult thing. And maybe I'm just not cut out for this world of fiddly signals. I should just buy some old trying Hornby ones. That'd be more than good enough. Alright. I've got the wire in there. There we go. It's good, right? I need to find videos of people doing it. I want to snap it up. For £4.50, it'd be worth it. You built 3, David? Oh, my little building, yeah, I better go and... I didn't realise what you meant there. Yeah. I'll put it up out the way. Get the big building out. This is Richard's one. It's the beast. So, that one be surviving a lot. Weighs quite a lot as well. It's OO gauge. Yeah, it has been a long day. I don't even know if I want to do the next part now. I'm going to snip this wire. Okay. And that one. Wow. We've only done this much. This is as far as we've got. Well, let's just keep going. Hello, Jaden Brooks, who keeps repeating their name. Are you spamming me, Jaden? Thanks, Norman. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Looks okay to me. Yeah. Maybe that's all I need, you know. Oh well, the joys. At least I can put it down to experience not to do it again. Yeah, I'm thinking we're just going to buy these already together ones. It'd be way more fun. You know, that's... I can now speak from personal experience. It's not so fun doing this. But it's only because I'm probably not the right guy to be building it. I'm sure there's many a modeler watching this going, "Pah, it's easy work. We're just made out of soft stuff." And I'm like, yes, I am. I am made out of soft stuff. I just have to wait till payday, which is only a few days away. And you'll probably see it, not my next video, but the video after, it's going, look what I've got. Tris, it took me a month each. So I'm doing pretty good for my hour 20 into it. Right, let's poke that through the hole. Maybe this one will be a live one. So if I just sit it there, just minding its own business, nothing's happening, just sitting there. Maybe a bit of blue tack to hold the base down. You guys might get read an early story before I know it right. That's it. So that's a bit blue tack, it's in place, bit wind in it, everything's all good. Get a hammer and be done with it. Right. I don't know if I've got a hammer up here. No hammer in my toolbox up in my hobby room, so guess it's going to be all right. Right, so we've got a twizzly bit sitting here. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're great fun. There's like a different word to represent these signals, I'm feeling. A word that's not as positive as fun. Maybe great. It's a test on your will, I guess. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this hole a little bit. You have kept us glued to the screen tonight. Well, I'm happy I've kept you glued to the screen. I was worried about my fingers being glued to the signal box. Not signal box, the signal. I'm hoping I can glue this one without gluing it to, so that's in the go position. Right, I've got glue on this bit this time, and I'm going to use my tweezers to push it on. Right, that's in its lower quadrant, so this needs to be in the blinding position. Come on, you bugger. Stay still. Right, okay. Well, good for you, David. You're a brave man. Bien. Let's poke it through the hole. Come on. Come on. Come on. If I talk to it, we'll do it, right? I think my bend isn't sharp enough. It's coming from this side. I see. Does that mean it needs to be bent the other way? No. Dub. Oh, okay. It needs to go. Let's look at it in the picture. It doesn't show it in this picture. So I've got to get this wire through this gap somehow. Well, that bit's attached. Maybe I can detach it. Right, pussycat. So one of my cats is attacking me. So this needs to be 180, I'm thinking. It doesn't want to do 180. Or I'll make it. Right. I think this is what I need to do. So I've done like a S shape instead on this bit. Because on the drawing it doesn't say to do that. Got two bulldozers running through up here. You probably can't hear them, but they're crazy. I need to have a cat camera so you can watch my cats being nutcases. Come on. Rocket. Groot. Come here. Come here. The monkeys. Oh. So, again, this is Groot. We'll flip the camera over. You can say hello to Groot before he goes crazy and he's like, let me go. So, he's looking for his brother. No, he wants to go up on his bed. Oh, dropping down onto the floor. You alright, buddy? Not interested. I swear, there are, like one of my cats is actually secretly a Labrador. He's running around. I think you should send the signals back. No, I'm sure they'd be very good. I'd like to hear other people's experiences of them, if they do end up building them. Right, so I need to hook this back on in that little hole. I think that comes around here. No. So that needs to come around. It needs to get to that bit. So I think it needs to go in front. When my dad said this was fiddly, he wasn't being truthful. I think he needed to tell me that with a rude word, you know, it was effing, you know. It's very, very fiddly. Like, just don't try. Come on, go in the hole. Why won't you go in the hole? Make that hole a bit bigger. Okay, that hole is being opened up. Sorry that I'm missing bits on the chat. Oh. Right, it's unhooked to the top, but the bottom hole's free now. So we'll try that again. So that comes around here. Let's through that hole. Oh, you're a bugger. So that can come around here. Hold that in place. Right. Right, there we go. That's more like it, but it's obviously falling out. So I need to then bend it up once it's inside. Okay, that's that. Watch your eyes, everyone. Right, that's that. So, I feel like there's a tiny bit of success. So that's down. All clear, and then Stop. Look at that. Oh, Human City. Hello. The depot ones, like, you literally need to give them more money than what they charge. I'm sorry, Chris Scott. Hey, Cameron S. Mate, you're ready for I guess the next couple. Some couples. Hello. Oh, I don't know what we did I but look at this, guys. Reason to celebrate. Look at that. Should we zoom in on it? Should we make it a thing? We'll zoom in. The success of the night. So we got train stopped, and then train can go. Look at that. Hurrah. There's only one of them that's stuck, and maybe that's like, yeah, it's just, there's nothing to worry about. Just go. So, yeah. So yeah, surgery and signals. So now what we can do is continue with the next stage. Oh, I need to trim this up a bit, don't I? If I unstick the blue tack, spin it round, what we can do is, it's not going anywhere, but with that still working, it's going to snip off the excess. Oh, I need to squish it first, don't I? And then we just snip off a bit shorter. And now I understand why my dad used to get upset when the cats would go and break the signals on the railway, because he must have spent so long working on them. Right. Okay. So our next job is to start sticking on the easy bits, right? So I've done that one. I've cemented into the base. They should do that earlier. It's when correct, hold in place. So follow the jaws of the large platform, which is 9. So we're going to put the large platform on now, which is that one. Very good. Everyone's in focus. I didn't know what the question was, guys. Right, that's the large one. I'm going to cut out the little small one as well. It's a bit of flash on it. I'm going to give that a clean. Right. And then we got the little ladder. Wow, there's a lot of bits holding the little ladder on. Oh, I broke it a little bit. No one's going to know. There's that, and there's that. Just going to go and gently scribe. Can take ages to deflash this. Man. Still got to paint this. I guess that's the easy bit. I don't really watch football, Cameron. I'm not really into that, but you know, a lot of my friends are. And good for him. I guess if we do well, I'll pay attention to it, just so I can have a little watch, witness some history. There's like loads of bits to cut off of the ladder, Norman. It's crazy. Be nice if they de-sprued it for you, like when you got the kit. It's got a load of bits and you stick it together. Yay, done. No, of course not. When are you going to make the Z-scale one? Yeah, whilst I'm sleeping, I'll probably do it. Right, what are you doing? Rocket. I got my crazy cat. He's just a bit nuts to Dad. You need to calm him down a bit. This is Rocket. He's a monkey, aren't you? Like I said, he's just a Labrador stuck in a cat's body. Right, that's it. So then I've got to deflash the big base, which is really small, but apparently it's the big base. So what does it say? So file the jaws of the large platform so that it clips around the post and cement 20mm below the distant signal pivot. Okay, so at the moment it's a bit big. Right, well I've scraped it. I enjoy the F1. That was too big now, but that's okay. But it's saying about a certain distance, but really I need to use this to help me, right? So if I got that and squished it down, and it was something like that, right? If we get closer, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Use some tools out of the way, ones I'm not using. So that would be that. So then this one, this is 20mm. Do I then cut the ladder? Oh, so it's over length. I see. So I need to do it like that, and then I trim the ladder to length. I get it. Okay, fine. So 20mm. We'll do an about number, right? Far too much glue. It'll be fine. 20mm was about here. I'm going to wait about a day for it to dry. Well, we kind of do it with our railways, don't we? Well, we go backwards and forwards for hours and hours, but we love it. Let's wait for this to dry. Well, I appreciate you all coming on tonight to watch me do a really poor job of putting this together, but yeah, oh well. There's 50 of you in here. A big thank you to all of you. Thanks to my channel supporters that are on as well. It's nice to see you. And my the people doing the monitoring. That's very much appreciated. I don't know if they do activator for liquid poly. Do you, Norman? If they did, that'd be very interesting. It's almost there. Just not firm yet. So that's that one. Right, so I might as well get the other one ready. last row. See you soon, Chris Scott. Got 50 likes and 50 watching. Excellent. I'm glad you've enjoyed me struggling putting this together. It's exactly what I wanted from the night, to struggle. Ah. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate that. We've got another supporter. I'd like to say, if any of you want to become a supporter, it helps grow the channel, because I put all the money back into things, for example, equipment for doing filming, or I get, for example, these kits. Get some leashes for my cats. They've just come bundling in again. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you on board, Simon. You'll get to watch the videos early. You can watch me make some spelling mistakes before anyone else does. I normally put new videos out on, normally like the Tuesday before the Thursday that I release a video. Alright, we'll wait another day for this to dry. I put too much glue on. That's fair enough. Yeah, you can't do that with F1. I appreciate you joining. Just started modelling Engage. Would he still be OO Neal? That's true. I think, you know, OO Neal and because I've got some garden railway bits which I want to do, and in my garden railway, when I do that one, I have 00 and 32mm, so I've got some track. I think I've mentioned this in another stream. You can see this. I've got my 32mm and there's some O gauge, so I'd like to have O gauge but in the world of 32mm garden railway track, so I can run both round, and that would be absolutely fantastic. Right, I think, oh no, it's not dry, need to wait a little bit longer, just a eeny-weeny bit. Oh well. EPO? What's EPO? You have my sympathy in building that kit. I am sure the end result will be excellent. All the very best. See you soon, Tom. Thank you for watching. Yeah, almost finished it. Just need to do... Oh, there we go. The steps going on it, and then I'm going to read you all a story. Thomas Tank Engine 1, if you're happy to listen to it. No, that's right, yeah, O gauge and 32mm. So the garden railway bits, it's the 16.5, no, the 16mm Society, whatever it is. Yeah. So you can have 32mm narrow gauge locos get around, which shares the same gauge as the O gauge. So I thought that'd be good fun. Is this dry? That seems reasonably good. Right, so if I pull that back, what I'll do, I'll stick it on the side. There's a bit there. Oh gosh. Just stick a bit on the other side. And then, so it says to story time, everyone get their jammies on. That's right. That's when I lose. I remember when I read it last time and I was seeing bit by bit the amount of people watching just disappearing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. We'll leave that one on. Double check it again. Yep. So what I do is I cut off these bits. Got little bits of white plastic everywhere. Joyful. I will tuck you all into bed. Hopefully I don't lose too many of you in the process, but if you don't want to listen to a nice little story, then I understand. Right, let's have a go. Okay, that's one ladder on. My pick is a few years ago, you know. Laughing out, I've got a couple of grey spots. These pictures are really small on here. But I think we've all got grey spots. Gonna message the lady, my fine lady. There we go. Right. Right, this is the last ladder to go on now, if it will reach. Just. It's quite intimidating, this. Like, having to climb up it. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. I'll just buy some. That's it, you've just been weathered. That's all the greys are. You've got natural weathering. Yeah, it's working out alright, this bit. Right. I wouldn't want to climb them either, especially if I've built it. You've seen me put it together. So, but this one still works, which is good. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a cat. Hello. They come up to me and just like sink their claws into my clothes. And it's like, hi, how are you doing? Right, we're going to flick it over to me now, because this is all together. And we're going to go into, I don't know, what we'll do is we'll leave it. We'll leave it in this one. Hi, yeah. Right. What we'll do, put this out of the way. And we're going to read the story. So I hope you're all tucked up, feeling cozy. I'm going to lose most of you, aren't I? I'll go from 50 people watching down to about 20. Right. Put this over here. I'll wedge it on the blue tack. I want you to be able to see the pages as we read them. Alright? So, if I go there, you'll be able to see in large what pictures are on here. Because the pictures are the important thing of any story. What I might have to do is shift the old camera around a little bit. How are we doing? So, I wanted to read you the first bits. Right, you can see Thomas. Thomas. He's sitting there, looking tidy. We're upside down, aren't we? Need to bring the camera around, but you'll be alright. You can see that there's Thomas there. This is called Thomas and the Guard. Right, I've got 50 people watching. See how many people I lose just before the end. I hope you're doing alright. Hope you're going to enjoy this little story. Oh, I've got a cat coming up as well. You're right there. I'm going to have to put him down. off you go. Cheeky monkey. Right, Thomas and the guard. Thomas the tank engine is very proud of his branch line. He thinks it is the most important part of the whole railway. He has 2 coaches. They are old and need new paint, but he loves them very much. He calls them Annie and Clarabel. Annie can only take passengers, but Clarabel can take passengers, luggage, and the guard. As they run backwards and forwards along the line, Thomas sings them little songs, and Annie and Clarabel sing too. There's Annie and Clarabel there, and they've got long coaches. It's something that I noticed on this before. And look, a signal, which looks far better than the one I've made. When Thomas starts from the station, he sings, "Oh, come along, we're rather late. Oh, come along, we're rather late." And the coaches sing, "We're coming along, we're coming along." They don't mind what Thomas says to them because they know he is trying to please the fat controller. And they know, too, that if Thomas is cross, he is not cross with them. He is cross with the engines on the main line who have made him late. One day, they had to wait for Henry's train. It was late. Thomas was getting crosser and crosser. How can I run my line properly if Henry is always late? He doesn't realise that the fat controller depends on me. And he whistled impatiently. Peep, peep. At last Henry came. "Where have you been, lazy bones?" asked Thomas crossly. "Oh dear, my system is out of order. No one understands my case. You don't know what I suffer," moaned Henry. "Rubbish," said Thomas. "You're too fat. You need exercise." It's not very nice, is it? Anyway, lots of people with piles of luggage got out of Henry's train, and they all climbed into Annie and Clarabel. Thomas had to wait till they were ready, and at last the guard blew his whistle. Thomas started at once. The guard turned around to jump into his van, tripped over an old lady's umbrella, and fell flat on his face. By the time he had picked himself up, Thomas and Annie and Clarabel were steaming out of the station. And oh, look at these guys. They're looking worried there. There's the guy. He's like waving. Oh man, I'm gonna miss it. Come along, puffed Thomas. But Clarabel didn't want to come. "I've lost my nice guard. I've lost my nice guard," she sobbed. Annie tried to tell Thomas, "We haven't a guard, we haven't a guard." But he was hurrying and wouldn't listen. "Oh, come along, he puffed impatiently. Annie and Clarabel tried to put on their brakes, but they couldn't without the guard. "Where's our guard? Where's our guard?" they cried. Thomas didn't stop till they came to a signal. There's the guard chasing after the coaches there. We're only on 47 people. I'm doing all right. Lost 3. Oh, 48. We're doing well. "Bother that signal," said Thomas. "What's the matter?" It's all about signals on this one. Looks like mine a little bit, but much nicer. Anyway, "I don't know," says his driver. "The guard will tell us in a minute." They waited and waited, but the guard didn't come. "Beep, beep, beep. Where is the guard?" whistled Thomas. "We've left him behind," sobbed Annie and Clarabel together. The driver and fireman and the passengers looked, and there was the guard, running as fast as he could along the line, with his flags in one hand and his whistle in the other. Everybody cheered him. He was very hot, so he sat down and had a drink and told them all about it. "I'm very sorry, Mr. Guard," said Thomas. "It wasn't your fault, Thomas. It was the old lady's umbrella. Look, the signal is down. Let's make up for the lost time." Annie and Clarabel were so pleased to have their guard again and sang, as fast as you like, to Thomas, all the way before they reached the end of the line, quicker than ever before. And the next story is Thomas Goes Fishing, which I'll read next time. We did well, guys. It's good. And there's lots of signals in this one. It was inspiring, you know. So thanks for coming, guys. This is the wonderful piece of equipment, our signal. And one of them doesn't move, but the other one, as we can see, it does the job. Well, thank you, everyone. You take care. And I'll just flick it to the big screen so you can see my my big mug. There we go. Boom. Yeah, thank you very much for tonight. I've had good fun doing this. I think it was fun. I've missed most of your comments. Yeah, bloody old women in umbrellas, say. But no, we did end up well on our viewers. It's been good. I'll see you guys in a fortnight on the next live stream. But my next video is coming out next week on Thursday, so come join me on the premiere. What's going to be in it? It's going to have a cool logo for my dad. I'm doing some platform work, which is really good fun. And we go to Bucks Railway Centre. And I enjoy doing the video. It's about 35 minutes long, but that'll be Thursday next week at 8 o'clock. Anyway, take care, everyone. And I guess I'm just going to wait to hit stop streaming, but I'll see you soon. Have a brilliant weekend.